Long queues have been pictured at petrol stations in parts of the UK amid fears the price of oil and gas could shoot up following the crisis in Ukraine. Russia is the world's second biggest oil producer and the largest natural gas exporter, and mainly sells to other European countries. Pump prices have already been rising as oil edged past $90 a barrel, but the Ukraine invasion has now seen it jump above $100. Oil prices typically quickly flow through to what drivers pay at the forecourt. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has already warned that one of the risks of Putin's venture is that there could be a spike in oil prices. As does Kingswood, Hull, saw longer queues than normal. However, there is no indication that people in the UK need to panic buy fuel. The nationwide average for unleaded is already a shade under £1.50 a litre, and diesel above that. Experts warn petrol could hit £1.70, over even more, if oil keeps rising. This threat of a further increase in price has forced many into queuing at pumps, trying to get the cheapest price per litre in the chance it may rise. More in the coming days. Queues started to form at 4 p.m. in Winchester, Joe said. Image, Joe Mikulczyk. Most read. Vladimir Putin plans to dominate Europe with chilling warning to Finland and Sweden. UK weather. Met Office lift snow warnings as temperature to plummet to -8°C. Kremlin website down as Russian TV channels hacked to broadcast Ukrainian songs. Joe Mikulczyk spotted long queues at his local Sainsbury's in Winchester today. They had staff directing traffic, he told the Mirror. And the queue had built from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. where it snaked around the majority of the car park. It was identical to the petrol panic. But rather smugly today, I have an electric car. According to Hull Live, large queues have been spotted in Hull and parts of Lincolnshire. Joe said the queue at Sainsbury's petrol station in Winchester had built when he went past hours later. Image, Joe Mikulczyk. Drivers were spotted waiting for longer periods to get their petrol at Morrison's, Holderness Road, on Thursday afternoon. In London, one person wrote on Twitter, "Long queues at every petrol station this lunchtime on the outskirts of London. Reminds me of the recent petrol crisis. I am guessing many believe the war in Ukraine will increase the cost of petrol significantly, so they are filling up their cars now?" Tesco petrol station in St. Stephen's, Hull, has seen queues of traffic building throughout the afternoon. Image, Greg Ford. Don't miss. Vladimir Putin plans to dominate Europe with chilling warning to Finland and Sweden. Map shows how much of UK could be destroyed if Russia launched nuclear bomb on London. My son hid the birth of his child from me for weeks. I feel so disrespected. War expert explains why Vladimir Putin is invading Ukraine and what will happen next. A picture was posted by another driver, who wrote, "Queue at Costco for petrol half an hour ago. Looks like the conflict is gonna drive prices up. I'd shop around. Premium diesel at Costco, £1.42, at the BP garage near me, £1.62, Morrison's are £1.50 for standard diesel." One driver, who went to fill up at an Asda in Kingswood, said that the scene was hectic. People are being urged to consider ways in which they can use less fuel as prices rise, rather than engaging in panic buying over the coming weeks. Read more. Everything you need to know about the impact of Ukraine crisis on UK households. Read more. Russian police arrest more than 1,000 anti-war protesters in savage crackdown.